Generally speaking, the height limit across the city for residential buildings is now 9.5 metres. People often ask, where do I measure it from? Where do I measure it to? Well, in today's video, we're going to answer those two exact questions, so stick around. Okay, so the first question is, where do you measure it from? Quite simply, ground level, or more specifically, ground level as defined by City Plan 2014. What does that mean? Well, in super simple terms, and I do stress, super simple terms, it is the original ground level. So the ground level before humans have come along and cut it or filled it. Now, the theory is we want to make sure everyone's, I was going to say starting from a level playing field, but it's not level. Essentially, what council is trying to do is make sure that people don't come along and put, let's say, 5 metres of fill and then a 9.5 metre house on top of that. Let me get your words out. Fill plus house, no go. You can do fill, but your house has to be a lot lower then. So they're making sure that everyone's starting from an equal position, I guess. Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. So yes, you need to start from ground level. That's your initial marker. Now the next question is, where do you measure it to? Each and every single high point on the house. So you get the house, the structure. You take a cross section through it. You measure from the ground level directly below that cross section to the high point directly above that cross section, and you make sure that that distance does not exceed 9.5 metres in height. Then you move forward a millimetre. You take another cross section, you do another measurement, and then another millimetre, and then another millimetre. You get the idea. So each and every single point within that structure cannot exceed 9.5 metres above the ground level directly below the point that you're actually marking. Now, I want to go through a couple of examples here today to give you a bit more of an understanding. Yeah, let's roll with that. A bit more of an understanding of how this might actually play out in reality. So we've got two different scenarios going on here. The first one we're going to talk through is the traditional outcome. So if your property is affected by the TBC, Traditional Building Character Overlay, so essentially it's character property. Second outcome, just a standard, good old stock standard block. So, now, building designers and architects, I'm not you. I'm a town planner. I can't draw. I'm the first person to say that. So don't give me a hard time, okay? Take pity on me, please. I say that because what I'm about to draw here is not going to be pretty. Okay, let's make sure we have some pretty eaves. Every house has got to have eaves, right? And then let's do an undercroft. Every house needs a little pretty door. Okay, so in this first scenario here, the high point on the house is the ridge, the traditional, let's say hip, gable, whatever roof form it is. So you need to make sure that that point there does not exceed 9.5 metres above the ground level directly below it. Now, let's give you a couple more examples. I'll try not to get worse with my drawing as I go along here. Well, this one's a super skinny house. Well, this is not looking pretty. Work with me here. Let's play some whole music while I catch up on my drawing. Okay, so as you see here, as the slope of the site goes down, the roof forms or roof peaks on the houses have to also dip down with the landform. So at each point, the high point or the ridge on the house is no more than 9.5 metres above the ground level directly below the point that you're actually measuring. Now, we come to a more standard sort of scenario. This situation here, if you weren't actually constrained by the traditional building character roof requirements, you could well, let's just start with that for example, a parapet sort of style. So a very flat roof, nice parapet, flat area. I'm saying that over and over again, you get what I'm trying to say here. Basically, you go right up to that upper limit of the 9.5 on the flat portion of the site. So if you take a cross section, each and every single point, I'm messing up my pretty drawing, cannot exceed 9.5 metres above ground level. Now I'll show you a couple more scenarios if you really wanted to maximise what you're going with or you've got to work with. Yeah. Oh, better not put the door up there, that'll look a little bit weird. Can't imagine ever seeing a house like this. It's like an M-shaped house, it's really not pretty at all. So in this example here, we've got a single skillion going in that direction, flowing, yeah, nice stress word there, flowing with land. And in this situation here, we've got two opposing skillions coming into each other with a box gutter. Yes, I know box gutters divide everyone. Some people love them, some people hate them. But here, theoretically, we can have a box gutter in the middle there. And again, each and every single point on that property or that building does not exceed 9.5 metres above the ground level below it. So, there you go, pretty straightforward really, yeah, you get it? So yes, obviously if you're not constrained by the traditional building character overlay requirements, you can get more out of the actual height of building than if you actually have to do a traditional roof form. So there you go, nice and simple. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd encourage you to go on our Facebook page, click on the video tab and trawl through all the other videos that we have going on there. If you're more of a YouTube person, jump on our YouTube channel and do the same. Until next time, thanks for watching.
For all you red tape lovers out there, I have one thing to say. Well, no, actually, I've got three. Number one, the advice provided in these videos is general in nature. It's not site-specific. You would be a silly Billy to go and make financial decisions based on this advice without first checking with the town planner. Don't be a silly Billy. Number two, Brisbane town planning is in no way linked to Brisbane City Council. The views expressed in these videos are my own, not council's. So if you don't like them, blame me, not council. Number three, what was my number three? Oh yeah, the views expressed in these videos are accurate at the time of recording. If you're watching this video back 10 years from now, the views may not be so accurate. That's all.